What's up, Forza? How's it going, man? I'm watching some this video of this concept process by Ben Zhang. He's a concept artist. I don't know where if he works at a studio or something, but I'm on ArtStation, so I'm just checking this out. Thank you for mentioning that my mic was muted. But his process is just, it's very what do you call it? It follows the same flow that I've seen Trent Kanuga. I don't know if you know him, but he follows the same process where he blocks in the colors and then he'll start shading in things. He uses a little line art to get like some etching in certain spots, but then he'll come in afterwards. And I feel like he works in layers, you know? And he's just adding some detail here, which is awesome. I've been very heavily considering getting this. It's like a subscription thing, but it's $10 a month. But it's a class, and I feel like I could get it done in a month. But it's a class on like learning the basic fundamentals of concept art, and I kind of like that idea of getting into concept art. I've always wanted to get into concept art, but 3D just came so easy to me, so I just went with the 3D modeling thing. But I really want to get into concept art. I think it's amazing to see stuff like this get turned into something like this, and I get the idea. This is a cyber monk, you know, and that's what he calls it, and it looks like a cyber monk, you know. Very cool. Whoa, that's just extreme, bro. That's extreme. This is by Herman Promar. Gas station out here. I don't know if this is 2D or 3D. I'm gonna back out and do environmental art, concept art and design here. Oh, look at this. This is crazy. I love how he's got like this almost this motion blur that's happening on the edges. Like there's something going, like you're moving through here. So I'm guessing they started off with these. Wow, look at this. Searching for big shapes in Blender, he says. An abandoned station discovered crash landing in an icy part of the planet. Part of the station and cryo chambers are functioning the basis of the surviving batteries. Some of them are damaged, but there's still enough power to start the command unit and find the crew. Interesting. So he did use Blender to find these shapes, and I guess afterwards he went in and added the snow, right, all over the place, the icicles. Very cool. I dig it. Look at that. It looks like something you'd see in Diablo. Man, that's awesome. How's your day been, Forza? My bitrate looks like it's shot. This is amazing. But the guy I want to, the class I want to take is by this guy, Hardy Fowler. He's like, I love his art style. He's just got the coolest, look at this, just the most amazing things he's done. He makes things look really, very realistic. Wait, this isn't him. Hardy artists. There we go, Hardy Fowler. Yeah, he does some amazing stuff, man. I love his artwork. Look at this. That's the kind of stuff. Been the usual. What about me? No, I'm same work. And then I played the finals today a little bit earlier, and that game is really fun, but it frustrates the crap out of me sometimes. But it's a really fun game, and I think it's got hook. I think there needs to be some weapon balances and stuff, and some ability balances. But that game is actually really good. I don't know. I think it's free to play on all consoles. You should check it out. It's actually a fun game, and I think it's cross-play. I'm not even gonna lie. So maybe we could jump in if you did want to download that and check it out. I can't stream it just yet. I've got to get the two PC setup going first. Oh, I thought my wife was in here. But yeah, for sure. But yeah, I saw the video where he actually did this one. It's pretty awesome. Have I checked out the Overwatch season trailer? Came out earlier today. No. I guess that's what I'm doing. I'll do that right now. Might as well, right on stream. All right, let's check it out. Overwatch 2 Season 9 launch trailer, huh? Oh man, okay. Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Enemy in sight.
Full competitive rework.
Our victory is at hand.
We'll watch the whole thing and then we'll break it down. Rank reset. What? Everybody's getting started off at zip. Dang. Track your progress each game. I like. Okay. Wow, so you can actually, okay. Earn new Jade weapons? I kind of like that. You can earn them though. It's not like just buying them, right? Okay. Climb the ranks. Okay, you've already said that. New rank, new champion.
I'm getting readings of a cosmic disturbance in these ruins.
What? Cosmic crisis.
Moira, prioritize our people, not your cosmic experiments. That's an order.
Accept my gifts, and all will be yours.
What was that? Oh, dude, that skin looks epic. Battle Pass skins? Okay. Oh, he looks cool. I don't know about all that. Noodles. Okay. I like his.
Our group energy is
Nice.
interesting. Very interesting.
Very pink. That looks cool. He looks like an elf. Like a dark elf. Dude, that one looks epic. I actually like that a lot. He looks like what's his... Oh, good save. I like it. Gauntlet. Defend the towers. Oh, that's... Dude, that's pretty sick. You can, like, team up and do, like, a mastery thing together.
Methinks a Cupid I shall play. What are you looking at?
Okay.
Keep moving forward.
Wait, what?
Best of luck to you all.
So hold up. Okay. We got... Hold on. It's not over. We got to talk about this. Yes, I agree. What is this? Why did that sound like... Oh, what is that? What was that music from? That skin looks cool though. Okay, let's break this down here. All right,
Enemy in sight.
I'll pause it when something significant pulls my eye here. Okay, we just got the heroes, full competitive rework.
Our victory is at hand.
Understood. Yeah, it's something. Definitely a teaser. Yeah, I know. But here's the deal. Doesn't that come out like next week? When's that supposed to drop? When's season 9 dropping? Because I thought you said it was like February 12th or 18th. It was like an even numbered day. What's up, Sonic Gamer? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. It said it at the end. February 13th. There it is. So I was it said 12th, but okay. Interesting. What's up, Sonic? It's the Sonic Gamer. How's it going? We're just checking out this video, this new Overwatch video that just dropped. Hey, thanks for that follow, man. Overwatch 2. The same game too. The same. Yeah. What's up, Bomber? How's it going? Welcome. We're hearing about. We're checking out the new Overwatch Season 9 official trailer right now, and we just watched the whole thing all the way through, and now I'm going through like a pause and chat, right? Pause and chat. So from what we just saw, I'll go back a little bit. Bomber's here. Let me just go back a little bit. So apparently, they're gonna be resetting everything. I mean, it's the same but free. So full competitive rework. So they're actually starting from the ground up with their competitive game, like their competitive mode, I guess, right? So what I saw later was that you'll see everyone's rank gets reset, which is interesting. But so rank reset. Everybody's ranks going back to zip, nada, zilch. You're not gonna have anything. At Bomber, I think you talked about this a long time ago. Rocket League needs to do it. Yeah, I bet. Because at this point, it's become one of those things where it's almost impossible as a gold player to rank up, because you get ranked with silver and bronze more than you get platinum players, you know? And so it's kind of, being in the middle is just really rough. Whereas the platinum players are probably they're probably playing with diamond players and more platinums, you know? So, who plays Rocket League? Oh, this guy plays Rocket League. Bomber is actually like, I'm gonna go ahead and say it, man. He's like pro status, man. He's actually really good in Rocket League. He's very, very good. Boy, oh boy, can't wait to play competitive with my teams and placements. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I wonder how the placements is gonna go. It might not be the whole 5 wins or 15 losses deal, or is it 15 or 10? I don't remember. It's been a while, but like, yeah. I mean, how's that gonna go? Are you just gonna get ranked from the get go? Are you gonna lose rank? Like, can you stay on that border between like where we used to play with SR? Where you went up a little bit, you're in the next ranking, but then you the next game you lose, you go down a little bit, you lose the ranking, you win. I mean, that was how it was in Overwatch 1. So I mean, like, is it going to be like that? I don't know. Everyone's going to have to do placements. Yes. It's a full reset. So like, look, you see it's 24% up. Is that just for a common level that you're going to get? Like, there's like silvers who are level 300 or whatever, or is this actually the bar that you have to think about and while you're playing to try to rank up to get your rank up, you know? I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I need to jump back into Rocket League. I haven't played in a while. So new Jade weapons. So it said earn Jade weapons. When it said, see, track your progress each game, then it says earn new Jade weapons. So what you can do right now with the gold weapons is you can buy them, right? If you play enough games and you win enough games in comp, you get credits that allow you to buy golden weapons. We all know how that goes. This says earn new Jade weapons. So am I going to be able to play well enough with a character that I don't have to buy it? It just eventually I get it? I don't know.
Let's get you back out there.
Yeah, definitely gonna take a few weeks to let everyone get settled. Yeah, what would be cool, Forza? What would be cool? So climb the ranks. See, it says new ranks, new rank, champion. So champion is a new rank. So can I slow this down? Playback speed. Let's go super slow. So gold, silver, gold, platinum. What is that one? Is that master or something like that? And then there's champion last. Oh, actually there was 2. There's something in between diamond see diamond, right? Or is that diamond? Hold on. Gold, platinum. What was that one? And that's champion. Yeah, if they give you a weapon skin based on your... Ooh, that would be actually pretty legit. You get a weapon skin based on your rank. That would actually be cool. You get a bronze at the end of the season, you get bronze weapons. That would be epic. Because then you could really see where somebody was at some point in time. Okay. So there's a new rank, champion. Let's go back to normal speed.
I'm getting readings of a cosmic disturbance in these ruins.
Cosmic disturbance. Solve a cosmic crisis. So this must be the PvE side of things, the part you have to actually purchase.
Moira, prioritize our people, not your cosmic experiments. That's an order.
Accept my gifts.
That's just creepy looking, bro. Who decided to come up with that? Not gonna lie, dude. This skin, though, that looks friggin' epic. I play with Moira, so I am very glad that they finally threw in a cool-looking skin for her. That's the mythic skin. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, master, grandmaster. Oh, man. So it's in between grandmaster and top 500 now. So it used to be grandmaster top 500. Now there's grandmaster champion top 500. Interesting. Okay, thank you for that. New mythic skin, ancient caller, Moira. That's a different one than what we saw. New battle pass skins. I'm actually a big fan of the Cthulhu Torb. I like Torb. I used to play Torb a lot. So this actually kind of has a Kraken kind of look to him. I don't know if I dig the cup noodles. I'm pretty sure there are lots of people out there who like the cup noodles. I'm not a big fan of that skin. That's a way we skipped one. Hold on. Who was that? That was Sigma. Sigma looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, the mask, I could do away with the mask, but everything else looks pretty epic. I like the purple. It's cool. Might have found some screenshots of the new rank system. Ooh, share them away. Discord them up. Let's see. So we saw that. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so we've got a Widow skin. We've got a Illari skin, and we've got a what's her name? May. A May skin, which looks kind of creepy, but still cool. She's got a new skin. Okay. I'm not a big fan of the hot pink all over the place. And the Reinhardt had super pink. I mean, looks like the white one. They just repainted it. It's in the Let's Talks game channel. All right, we'll check it out right after this. Whoa, look at this guy. Haven't I seen that skin before on him? New shop skin. So that one, I think you could just buy it now, I guess. I haven't seen that one. I don't know, maybe. I don't remember those. Then again, I haven't kept up with this game in ages, so. He looks cool. This is awesome. I really do like this one. He looks like what's that guy's name who flew too close to the sun? I forget. It's like that ancient thing. That was a good move. Look at that. Be pulling stuff like that, dude. So Gauntlet. Gauntlet's definitely a multiplayer thing, like a more than one player. Defend the towers together.
Check this out.
Yeah, and I only see 3 people, so that's interesting. I'd love to play the Hanzo.
Methinks a Cupid I shall play. What are
Okay.
you looking at?
Okay, I don't care for that skin.
Keep moving forward.
Look at this, dude. Okay, so silver. What is that? Master or diamond? Gold. I don't know which one that one is. All playing together. Man, dude. So maybe it will be just based on how well you do each game. What is this, bro? I know that's McCree. It's gotta be, but like, or Cassidy. Oh! I know what that music is. That was from that one anime. Oh my gosh. Cowboy Bebop. That's what I think that was. Because the coin in the slot, he does that. Like, I think there's going to be a Cowboy Bebop skin, and it's going to be Cassidy in here. That's what I think is good. That's actually pretty cool. That's a smart idea. That's actually legit. Probably a collab. Yeah, that's Cowboy Bebop. If you haven't seen that, y'all should go check that one out. That's like one of the first animes I actually finished. But yeah, no, that's a cool anime. Wow. Yeah, no, I dig that. I dig that. Yeah, it's got the jeans. Okay. Dude, I knew I heard that somewhere before, man. All right, let's check out this this thing that we've got from Forza. Forza posted something in the new ranking system here. In it's opening up Discord right now. Let's check out Discord. All right. And it's in here and gaming news. Oh, let's talk game. All right. So, we got rank progress. Streak advantage. Collaboration. Streak. Interesting. So damage gold 1. So there's going to be like smaller objectives to complete so you can get some more coinage. Okay. Oh, here we go. Predicted rank calculated by wins and losses. Placement pros. Okay. Wait, predicted rank gold 1. It tells you what your predicted rank is going to be based on how well you've been doing to rank. And there's 10 placement games. Okay. 10. That's a lot of games. But I mean, if they're reworking it, it must be for a reason. So 10 games. So from the looks of it, just starting off, if you win 4 and you lose 3 in your first 7 matches, you're probably gold 1. See, so it is basing it off of wins. So then what is this then? Rank progress. So once you get placed, what happens? You go up in the ranking or you go down? Because you can't constantly be going up. There's got to be a way for you to go back down or stay where you're at, right? I mean, that only makes sense. Interesting. That Diva 1 is just a recolor, I think. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, interesting. I'm yeah, I guess next week on Tuesday we'll find out more info as we play it, because we're definitely gonna be playing it next week. And I was thinking about playing today, but I was like, I'm a little burned out on it. I think I'm gonna take a little bit of break here. Here we go. Forza just put some more stuff here. The bottom picture seems to be the placement. It says placement progress 7 out of 10. Yeah, I saw that here. Let's see this. Yeah, the jade weapons look pretty cool, dude. I know it's just like a color. It's just green, but I mean, you get sick of staring at the same weapons over and over again. And if you have gold, you don't ever see, even when you change skins, you don't see the colors change. It's just gold. So it'd be nice to have some cool weapons, colors and stuff. I dig it. All right, guys, I'm going to run an ad here just so I can put this thing to snooze for a bit. So if you don't have a sub, I'm sorry. I'm going to run this so that way we can get a long session without any ads. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay. Those of you who are subbed are probably going to be sticking around. Okay. So yeah. Interesting. Man, I'm very, very glad Forza you put this in. Just so we could check it out and stuff. I appreciate that, dude. I think that's it. Let me do that. Next song. No. Just hidden next. All right. All right, cool. No, thank you, Forza. I appreciate you sharing that with me, man. That's good info to have for the future of Overwatch and this channel, because I mean, this kind of is mostly an Overwatch channel. We play a lot of Overwatch, so it's just I guess part of the channel, you know, kind of ingrained. But yeah, look, back to the artwork stuff. By the way, yeah, I don't know. Today I'm checking some things out, and I might play some Overwatch in about 10 minutes or something for a few minutes. But right now I'm just checking out some artwork because I'm considering taking doing essentially a class by this guy who has really amazing artwork, and I love his concepts, and he definitely makes things pop. So yeah, that's awesome. I love how simple this is, but his lighting makes everything amazing. And look, so these were some of the concepts beforehand. Experimenting with some tree design shapes, and also a looser rendering style to see if I can make something really expressive and eye-catching. This one is part of my upcoming Concept Art Academy course on Digital Painting Studio. Yeah, so this is Hardy Fowler. That's pretty sick. I don't know functionality though. I don't know how that, unless it's floating, because it's clearly not. But functionality wise, I don't know if it works. This is cool, man. Look at his line art, man. His line art is phenomenal. Look at that. That's awesome. Look at this beast. Now you put some motion blur in it. I love these initial designs. This is what I'm more interested in. The renderings are cool, but the initial designs that he can come up with some amazing line work. And he's so deliberate about his line work. And that's one problem I have is I don't feel like I have enough line control, you know, pen control to get the line that I'm looking for down in one stroke. For me, it's like, oh, I'm going over it over and over and over and over again and trying to make it, like, find where the line should go. Whereas, like, Hardy just kind of puts down the lines that he's intending to put down, and it works. This is really cool. This kind of looks photo bash, but I know it's not, because he's not a photo basher. That's a pretty cool piece right there. Wow. And he's got a really unique way of painting where and I've said this before, but it's almost like he's pushing and pulling on a 2D thing. If you do plan on doing his class, I would suggest looking up some reviews on his classes. No, I've definitely looked up reviews, and the class that I'm taking is more of that I'm planning on taking is more of a intro to concept design class. So it's gonna teaches like the fundamentals of working with the medium, so like working with Photoshop, and like canvas sizes, and then also some of the tools and stuff, and then also learning how to control what you're seeing, and getting the result that you're intending to get, right? So he's actually a really good professor, and I've seen him. I've attended some of his free lectures, and he kind of just clicks. Like, I understand a lot of the concepts that he throws out. So no, I definitely appreciate you bringing that up, because it is always good to see your reviews. I was almost gonna take a master class. It's like art master academy, or art master academy, or something, master art academy. I forget what it's called, but I almost did that. And then I went on and read some reviews and stuff, and a lot of the lectures and stuff were recorded like 3 or 4 years ago, some of them even 6 years ago. And so I was like, yeah, I kind of want the like more recent stuff. And Hardy's kind of keeping up to date and refreshing his courses every year, so he's teaching the newest, you know, techniques and newest things. And so that's why I was looking at him. I'm very, I guess, careful about where I throw money around. So yeah, but I would definitely love to take this beginner's course essentially, and it's $10, you know, which is not a lot. So like, and it's a subscription base, so I could pay $10 and then like check it out for 3 to 4 weeks and then be like, yeah, you know what, it's not working for me, and just cancel. So yeah, no, definitely feels like I hit the jackpot a little bit. I mean, I've been following him on YouTube for years now, and he's always mentioning his like courses and his classes and stuff, and I'm always like, maybe one day. But then he made an affordable, like a really affordable beginner kind of intro class, and I don't even know if I would call it a class or a course. It's more of a, just like, here is some things that you need to know before you start getting into the nitty gritty of what concept art is. Because what concept in and of itself just means idea, right? So a concept is an idea. And the idea that you're trying to portray is what you're getting onto the paper, right? Or in this case, like the 2D canvas. And so that's all concept art is. It's just putting out an idea down. If somebody tells you, man, for instance, like this, I would love to see an old Victorian style city, you know, and they're just telling you this, an old Victorian style city that actually has walls, that has a street going up the wall, and there's even some of the city upside down because it's in the future, and there's some gravitational, you know, thing that allows people to walk on the walls, kind of like Inception, you know, or something like that. Well, this guy, you know, heard that idea and concepted that out using some perspective and line art, and then he kind of used I guess what you would call a sepia tone to make it look kind of old-fashioned looking, and he just puts it down, and I think that's amazing. And I would love to be someone who can do that. And I love how, look at this, like, this is the first image that he starts off with, and it's so rough, and you can tell he used like a round brush to do it, and then he went in afterwards and just cleaned all of the line work up, like, significantly, you know. What's up, Toxie? How's it going? Welcome. We're just going over some artwork stuff about it, and hey, maybe you'd be interested in this too. I'm about to take I'm planning on, I don't know if I'm going to for sure, but I'm going to take a course by this guy named Hardy Fowler, and he's got a kind of a beginner's course to concept art that I'm thinking about taking. So I am just looking at some of his artwork and kind of discussing it, and it's kind of making me want to go into it a little bit more. Like, it's pushing me towards getting it. This is an interesting piece here too. It's like post-apocalyptic, after like 10 years or 5 years after a war between the robots, the machine, and the man. You know, and this is one of them. And you really get the scope of this thing, of how big this thing is, because there's two things that I can tell you that really make this thing look gigantic. One of them is the birds. Obviously, we know birds to be very small, and so when you put that into perspective, you're like, oh, well, maybe they're just tiny birds, you know? It's like, no. Then you look at the ground and you see the size of this cobblestone, and you're like, okay, I get it. This guy is actually huge. This isn't just grass and mold or what do you call that? What do you call that? Just any kind of foliage that grows on the ground. It's like, no. These are like bushes and trees and vines that are kind of looping in and out of the machine, you know? And it's really cool to see the process, right? Like, he silhouetted this in. And I'm wondering, did he have that idea to actually, like, put this right here in the back with all the perspective? I don't know. But this is his steps here. So this was the tonal composition. So he threw his tones down. This is the kind of stuff I'm going to be trying to learn. So there's a tonal composition, which basically is he's distinguishing his values. And then some rough color, also with some line art in here. I can see him, he has a little bit of line art going on here. And then environment and texture detail. So he worked on everything else here. Working in some of the light, reflecting. Then robot texture and detail. So now he's going in here and doing all that. And then the finished product is that, which his rendering is phenomenal. I could tell that is metal, you know, because it's reflecting all of the ambient lighting that's coming off of the clouds and the ground. And, you know, there's some green and yellow, and it's pretty amazing. Oh, look at that one. Huh. That's actually a cool piece. I bet you he did that quick. Wow. A portfolio piece I worked up a few years back about a prison in the sky. No walls, just gravity. It's always been my favorite, so I wanted to include it in my ArtStation portfolio. This was posted 4 years ago. This is pretty cool, man. Look at that. It's like you're stuck on a prison, in a prison, but it's not, there's no walls. It's, you're in the air, stuck above the clouds, above the weather. And you can't really go anywhere because if you fall, you die, right? So it's like, that's an amazing concept. You see, that's the kind of concept I would love to think of, you know, but I've gotta get my chops down, you know. This is pretty cool. Look at that. It's like he had something here, and then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna put something amazing in the back here, and then he rendered that out into this from this. So you could tell he took out a lot of what he was thinking of and just made it very simple. This kind of reminds me of a Lord of the Rings type vibe. It's got the Lord of the Rings type vibe going on. Oh, here we go, a mech. See, man, that's one of my dreams too, is knowing how to draw mechs. I'm just very bad at, like, I can draw basic three-dimensional shapes. Cubes, you know, prisms, you know, spheres and oblong spheres, you know, very strange shapes to add 3 dimensions, but I can never figure out how they all work together and what meshes together, and I'd like to get into that a little bit more. But then again, it's like, I gotta sit down and go through the kind of what people would think is boring things, like just connecting mechanisms and stuff, you know. But once you figure all that out, well, then everything just kind of falls in line, right? And you get to create some cool things like this. Look at that thing. Holy guacamole. It's crazy looking. Dude, that is epic. I love cars like this, man. For some reason, cars like this just, I don't know. They're classy, you know? They just spill class. I love it. I saw him do this one. No, I didn't. I saw him post this on something. I didn't see him do this one. This is old. Which one did I see? There's somebody that looks like this right here. This one. That's the one. That's the one I saw him do. Pretty amazing stuff, man. And he starts off with just shapes. And they're not even like, there's no dimension to this. It's a completely flat image, you know? But then he makes it work, you know, by adding in dimension to it. It's the kind of stuff I want to get into, you know. But I really gotta learn how to do some yeah. Oh, you want to get into more mechs as well, like the Gundam genre? Dude, that would be epic to have, like, be able to draw Gundams. Man, space robots are the best, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. Anything that, even, like, and also transforming robots are pretty epic. Like, going from, like, and I don't mean, like, the Transformers. I mean, like, robots that go from, like, being ground units to, like now they have wheels or something, or now they stand up and, like, or can fly, or whatever the case is, or one can go underwater because it, like, has some moving parts and stuff. I saw him do this one too. That stuff is awesome. Forza, did you draw? Are you an artist, man? Were you hiding this from me? What do you do, Forza? What do you do? This is cool. Look at, what is this? So you can tell she's actually supposed to be sitting down on this thing, but it walks. Pretty epic. No, not really. Man, if you're telling me you want to get into more mechs, man, I'm thinking you draw a little bit. A little bit. This is cool. I think I remember him doing this one on a video as well. Oh, you were thinking of Gundam games? Yeah. See, I never really played any of the Gundam games or any of the mech games, but I do like watching gameplay footage of that because I like seeing all the mechanisms and, you know, the rail guns and the cannons and stuff like that. That's awesome to me. But this is awesome. I love this. And it's so simple. Like, even if he didn't paint this, this still works. Just this right here. This actually works on its own as a concept piece. You know? Or maybe build one of those Gundam models. You're a big Lego guy as well? Dude, my son is like all into Legos. I used to be big into Legos too. I actually, a long time ago, I ended up buying the Pelican from Halo. Because they did I don't know if it was Lego, like the company Lego, but it was something like Lego. But it was just like Legos. But I bought the Pelican from Halo, and it took me like 2 days, probably like 6 to 8 hours to build it. It was like, oh gosh, I don't even remember. Like, feel like it was like anywhere from 800 to like 1,000 pieces or something. It's like a ridiculous amount of pieces. You got a big 20-pound container full of Legos? Savage, dude. I'm telling you, Legos are cool. My son is really into them right now, and Legos really push your imagination to its limit because you're able to come up with cool things on the fly. You know, you're like, oh, well, I want to build a house. Well, not just any house. I want to do this house, or I want it to have this on the outside, and that, you know. I really like Legos. Recently built this Ford GT Lego model. Ooh, 1,200 pieces? Yeah, took you about 2 days? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, 1,200 pieces, that sounds about right. That's about how long, you probably worked faster than I did when I was doing the Pelican, but I mean, yeah. But that sounds fun though. And if you can sit down, that's how I feel about like drawing and stuff, man. Like it's really relaxing for me to just sit down, put on some music, and draw. The problem is sometimes I don't have enough time. Sometimes I get frustrated with the drawings, and I know that's part of just being, you know, your own worst critics, being, you know, part of being like an artist or whatever. And I don't even like to call myself an artist, but I want to be an artist, and in order to do that, you are what you do every day, right? And so I used to draw every day. I don't draw every day, you know, and so I want to. I know, look at this guy, looks straight up like a walrus, dude. Look at this guy. There's a concept for it. That's what that is. I was like, what is happening here? It's like he tied it with little bands. His little mustache. Walrus-inspired alien arms dealer. He's an arms dealer. I can, just by looking at this, I can kind of tell how he sounds. Like, before he even says anything, I can hear him. You know, he's probably got this deep, grunty voice, you know? That's awesome. I love it. Oh, I saw him do this one too. He did this one on a video. And I think he was talking about using shapes or something like that. But, oh, here it is. Oh, well, that's just his channel. Never mind. This guy looks cool too. Oh, look, it's a whole team of them. This kind of has a very Avatar feel to it, except they've got more arms. But they do have the 3-finger thing going on right now. So, yeah. Interesting. It's the scar on his eye that makes him an arms dealer? Yeah, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Oh, so he has a project kit where he goes step by step. This is the kind of kit that I'm going to get, but this is more of a, like, step by step on how to create this kind of character, which is interesting. But I don't want to specify what I want to do as far as like characters or environments. I kind of just want to do concept art as a whole. I want to understand the process, because I feel like if I understand the process, the fundamentals, I can understand the fundamentals of it, then I can start getting refining what area I want to focus on. But he does everything, which is awesome. He does environments. He does, I know he for a fact he does Magic the Gathering. He does artwork for the Magic the Gathering, I think, for the cards. I'm pretty sure he's worked for Blizzard at some point in time, or Riot Games at some point. And then I forget what else he said he did. I actually watched him today. He had a live stream today. Saw when he did this one too. It's really cool. It's funny because this didn't even start off like this. It was like the ground and stuff. I don't remember it starting off that way, but it just came to fruition. I don't even know how long it took. This is a cool one. I don't remember this character being here, but I do remember him working on her, fixing it. I didn't start out this way. Oh yeah, you did. Don't lie. Don't lie, Bomber. No, you did. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, so this is just a kind of a silhouette piece, I guess. That's sick. Atomic. You see that? I could see speed all over this. And I love how I was dropped on head, then dropped on the head again to cancel out. Oh gosh, bummer. Yeah, this is cool. This just screams speed. And it's a taxi car, which makes it even cooler, because you know you're gonna get where you need to go on time if you ask for this guy, you know. This is cool. I like how it's dark, it's gritty, you know. You can tell a lot just by his eyes, right? And you can tell he wanted the eyes highlighted because he's got that light shining here. The rest of it has a darker value. So he wants you to look at the eyes like he's kind of suspicious looking, you know, kind of shady character, but very cool. Wow, look at that. That looks like all this right here, the shine, the skin, it actually feels kind of slimy, you know? And look, this stands out on its own. It could really do it. Keeping the way people draw makes me think about what I'm doing wrong. Seeing the way people draw makes me think about what I'm doing wrong. Oh, no, dude. So, one of the things to recognize is that day one, you're not going to know everything. You're always going to be, I don't want to say wrong, but misled about how you do things from the get-go. Because you're kind of just, one of the first stages of learning to draw is you're mimicking. So you're copying what other people are doing, or you're tracing, and it's not wrong. It's just you're never going to get a finished piece that way, or a concept. You're not going to know more about it. What you want to do is draw first you can learn how to draw over what you have, but then try to draw what you see, right? Instead of trying to trace over it, draw what you see and see what you did wrong. Learn how to recognize what you kind of messed up on a little bit here and there, and then you'll start getting better. You'll start being able to draw what you see. But learning fundamentals is like number one, right? Knowing what the difference between hue, value, and like saturation or vibrance, right? Those are three important things to understand before you start coloring things. But then there's also shape language or design fundamentals, right? Functionality versus aesthetics, you know, things like that. And dude, you're young, so you got plenty of time to learn this stuff. I wish I would have started learning all this stuff when I was your age, because I would have been like amazing right now. But yeah, it is what it is. You keep working at it though, Toxie. You're definitely going to go somewhere if you start now. You know, if you really want to do artwork and that's something you really want to do, start now. Get into it. Get heavily into it. Draw every day. Draw new things. Understand, like start drawing shapes that you don't normally draw. Like Learn how to draw a cube, then learn how to draw a sphere, learn how to draw a rectangular prism or pyramids. And once you start learning how to draw these three-dimensional shapes, then add another challenge. Try to draw them in perspective, right? Learn perspective, 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective, you know, and then go from there. And you keep going and adding on to your skill base. And for me, I've kind of plateaued, and I understand a lot of concepts, but I don't understand it all, and I want to understand more. So that's why I'm talking about joining all this stuff. What does it say? Just looking at what people are really good at makes me so insecure. Yeah, that's part of being an artist, man. There's always gonna be somebody better than you, you know? But you can learn so much. That's true. That's part of the deal. Force yourself to do what is awkward. That is what I try to do on stream. Drawing in front of people absolutely makes me nervous out of my mind. I'm dead serious. Because you're always wondering, like, man, people are going to think my artwork is crap, you know, or they're going to see mistakes and flaws that I don't see, and I'm going to end up embarrassing myself, But that's the idea, is that you get over that and you keep going. Because the more you do it, the thicker your skin's going to be, the more you're going to be able to push past all the frustrations, you know, and you'll shake all of it off. That's what I do. I try to, you know, when I first started streaming all those years ago, it was kind of weird because I was like, I have to talk to myself because nobody's in the stream here. So I'm just playing a game and nobody's here, and I'm just talking and describing what I'm doing. And it felt really awkward, but I forced myself to do it. Next thing you know, I actually had a decent amount of following and a decent amount of people all those years ago, 6 years ago when I was streaming, you know, and coming back to it, I had to do the same thing. For like the first few days, there was nobody here, and then Forza popped in, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, Forza?" And then after that, you showed up, Bomber, and then Comrade Doom would jump in, and then we had more people that from back then jump in, and then now we're sitting at like, I don't even know how many viewers we have now, but you know, to me, it's like it's just a thing. I enjoy it, and I'm gonna keep doing it, you know. But you got to get over that hump of thinking of being insecure about yourself. It's one of the things I'm trying to do with drawing. If I can draw in front of people, you know, and take those critiques, what looks bad, what looks good, and continue to get better, I think that's what's going to help me grow as an artist. That's the first thing you try to do when improving at video games? Yeah. Remember seeing the going live notification. I saw LGR at the end. I was like, nah, no way. Yeah, man. We came back. I'm gonna do my best to stick around, man. Like it's been a little hard to not only like find like motivation to keep streaming and stuff, but also to like find the time and balance it with like family. And you know, I had more time right at the end of last year, and this year it's been a little harder. But I'm gonna keep trying my best to get out of here. Where's the Player One podcast? Oh, dude. Yeah, that I've got to get that going again one day. It's not dead. It's just on hold. I want to talk video games too. I actually talked to Comrade Doom about that, about starting that back up, and he said he was down, but it's about finding the time to record, you know, because it's for him, there's no consistent schedule that he can stick to at the moment. And if I did do it, I would want like a co-host, you know. So yeah. So we're looking at some more characters and stuff from Hardy Fowler here. You remember listening to the podcast the first time and just losing out minds? What? Oh, I was so good? No, dude. To be honest with you, the first like 3 episodes, because I think I put out like only 5 episodes, by the way. But I think the first 3 was me just literally reading the news and then giving like a light opinion on it. But then Like, I had a Valentine's Day episode or something like that, and I kind of went off the rails and started talking video games, and I just enjoyed it. And I wanted to have that kind of format, but I was doing it by myself, so it was really hard to just keep up with stuff to talk about without sounding like I'm ranting, you know? So, yeah. Brian, you listen to the podcast for the first time? Yeah. I definitely want to do it again. It's gonna be a little while before I can. But yeah. No, I appreciate you bringing that up. I didn't even think about the podcast. I haven't thought about the podcast for a while. I was planning on having like Player One podcast, Player One website with like articles and stuff written by people that I know who actually follow gaming news and stuff like that. And you know, it was just going to be a community-based thing, and I was just going to kind of lead the charge on it, but life got in the way, man, you know, so, but hopefully we get to go back to that one day. I still have high hopes that things will be all right, and we'll be able to do that again. All right, we went over all this already. I think we went through all of his work already. But yeah, no, I definitely think he is a heck of an artist, and I definitely think that taking that class, which is, let me see if I can find it. That's called Digital Painting Studios. So this is it right here. Look at this, $9 per month, the beginner's guide to digital software and painting techniques. So I understand the fundamentals of painting, because I actually paint things. But digital painting is a little bit different because you got to know the tools, right? And so I want to take this beginner course here, and if I feel like it's worth it, then I'll jump into this course, which is $39 per month, which is the ultimate guide to concept art to level up painting skills. And this is going to be the meatier kind of thing. It's going to have a lot of things to grasp, a lot of concepts to grasp and stuff like that. So anyways, man, it's already 9:20. All right, well, it has been good, guys. Thank you so much, Bomber. I'm so glad you actually came by and hung out. I haven't seen you in a while, so I appreciate you dropping by and saying hello. I hope Morgan is doing well. Tell her I said hi. Forza, thank you for dropping by, moderating, and being awesome. As usual. Toxie, much appreciate you dropping by as well. Don't forget what I told you. Continue to work on that artwork, man. Start to understand perspective is one thing I think you should check out, but learning how to draw the most basic three-dimensional shapes is going to help you the most. So, yeah. Oh, she's driving over to your house right now? Cool. That's awesome. Oh, she says hi. Sweet. Awesome. I hope she's doing good. All right, Forza, I'll see you later. I'll be back tomorrow. I might actually do. I think I might take a break from Overwatch until next week on Tuesday, because that'll be the big day, and I might play a little bit before we stream, just so I can test the waters a little bit. But I am going to definitely take a break from Overwatch for probably the next few days, and maybe I'll just draw. I might just draw today or tomorrow and on Friday. And then Monday I might do a little bit more drawing, and then we'll jump back into the Overwatch train on Tuesday. So do not try, do Toxie. Just give it a shot. Try some three-dimensional shapes. Learn how to draw a cube. That's going to be your homework assignment, Toxie. Drawing a cube. Learning how to draw a cube. And then learning how to shade a sphere. Circle with some shading. Once you get those down, you're going to be leveling up. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Well, I guess that's it, guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will catch y'all mañana. Peace out. God bless.